2018 Winter Olympics is over and the Nigerian girls are back with fanfare and dancing. Bound Sport begins countdown to the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. I am Israel Ojoko.
Hi guys, Sigalanika.
And this is Angel.
Housemates,
Always download Bounce News app from
Google Play Store
and the Apple Store.
It's fun and it is informative.
Now so
Welcome back, and as usual, my co-anchor is here with me, Babatunde Eludini. Tunde, what's up?
I'm good. I'm Israel. How you doing?
Yeah, very well. You were at the airport to welcome the bobsled team. I don't want to say the win, the successful bobsled, but I mean historic bobsled team. They represented Nigeria at the Winter Olympics, and they are back.
They are back, and unfortunately, you have followed the bad vanguard and feels it's only bobsled that went to the Winter Olympics. Of course, we have the bobsled team and the Simi Sola
Skeleton.
Skeleton. Exactly. It was really an electrifying atmosphere at the Murtala Mohammed Airport. I was surprised. It wasn't a football team coming into town. It wasn't athletics. It wasn't basketball. But the crowd at the airport that night was massive. Drumming, singing. I'm sure the girls felt proud of themselves. And I wonder if they had won the medal, how it would have been. Well, of course, everybody's proud of them for even getting there and putting up their personal best. Though they finished 20th in two events, they actually put up their best performance ever, and that deserves some commendation.
Okay, going forward, what should we be expecting? Of course, some of them will be retiring. Some of them may not.
From what they told us at the airport, it is not a done deal like that they are calling it quits.
Okay.
But definitely they want to breed more people to keep them on their toes. Let's put it that way. Because like Simmons, for example, I think she came into the sport barely 5 months before the Winter Olympics and see what she was able to do. So imagine if she had 2-3 years to hone her skills and do better. I'm sure we won't be talking about this kind of performance. From what they said, it's not a done deal that they are quitting and leaving the stage. But of course, they want more people to come on board and support them in this new adventure.
And as an African living in Africa, you can as well go to the Winter Olympics and of course win medal, right? Yeah,
for them, of course, the luck they have is that they are all based in the United States, where the weather is like what we have for the Winter Olympics. But from the interactions we had, and they made it known that like 70% of the sports can actually be trained for anywhere in the world. Like in Nigeria, you can do 70% of your training here, and when it comes to the ice parts, then you travel for that part. So not having snow here is not totally an excuse for you not to put your hand in bobsled and skeleton. And this is Angel.
Housemates,
always download Bounce News app from
Google Play Store
and the Apple Store.
It's fun and it is informative.
Now so
this was something that came over me. I feel like God was just using me to do something special, to walk in my purpose on earth, and to be able to work with these wonderful ladies to do the same thing. So, I mean, I'm just a tool on this earth to do whatever is necessary and needed, and I think that that's what landed me here right now. So, from now, we're just moving one day at a time, but we're trying to build up the sports in winter here in Nigeria so that we can train people to be better than us. We shouldn't always try and be the ones doing everything. You got to bring people up with you.
I think I realized I have great potential in the sport, and I'm eager to see what the future holds. I'm going to do it as long as I'm enjoying it, but we'll see.
I love Nigeria, up Nigeria. That's what I have to say, because this is my country, this is my father's land.
I mean, just to see the support come through from social media, everywhere, people are saying, we're proud of you, we love you. I just feel so blessed to know that Nigerians everywhere are embracing us and cheering us on.
My name is Ngazi Amamere, and I'm a brakeman for the Nigerian Women's Bobsled team. Keep watching Bound Sports.
Welcome back, and we hope pretty soon Nigerian will be winning medals at the Winter Olympics someday.
Yeah, I think by next 2022, right? We can give it a shot.
Okay, the Commonwealth Games is just around the corner, and some teams, the Nigerian team, are listing their athletes to represent the country.
Yeah, Commonwealth Games, around the corner, but the how will I put it, the signs are not favorable as it should be, and that's quite unfortunate. Of course, athletics, they've named their contingent, so also
led by Blessing Okagbare.
Yeah, Blessing Okagbare, surprisingly for me, because I'm looking at Blessing Okagbare this athletic season. She has not been seen anywhere performing. Until
Blessing Okagbare retired, do you think Athletics Federation of Nigeria can delist or not name her for a competition? Do you think so?
I think it's going to be. She has done so much. I guess that's what is what's working for her. But in a civilized country, there are still rules. If you don't come for the national trials, then we will have seen what you have done in your base. But in the case that you're advancing across the globe, and you are still very sure that your name is going to come. And it's sadly, while Okagbare has not been seen doing, of course, I don't doubt her prowess. Of course, if she dusts her boots today and runs with those people in the list, there's a possibility that she's going to dust them. But when you look at the national trials that they had in Abuja, for example, the defending champion for the 100 meters men, Sheye Ogunlewe, controversially was dropped.
Yes.
And when I say controversially, Ogunlewe posted the fastest time amongst in the run from the quarterfinals to the semi-finals. But for reasons best known to the AFN, the schedule was not how it should be. You can't expect to run a semi-final race and 45 minutes later you're expected to come out for the final race. Of course, athletes that have know that this is not the best. It's not the best practice. And when Ogunlewe tried to complain about that and said he doesn't want to get injured and all that, he didn't run in the final race. And
that was why it wasn't. You think that was why it wasn't?
Yeah, that's why. Of course, the AFN technical director said that was the reason why they didn't put him in that. But when you come to look at it, he has faster times even than the people that run in the
likes of Aguero was named as well.
So for me, we have not. It's like starting on a divided note, even from the home front. Before now, we had the wrestling contingent complaining that they're going to boycott the Commonwealth Games because of unpaid allowances. Though that has been settled, but you can be sure, and that has taken some shine off their preparation. Then for the table tennis, it's the same cry for lack of support and the rest of it. We just hope that Nigerians can get this behind them and do the country proud in Australia.
I don't think we should hope. I think we should just wait for the Nigerian thing to happen. 11th hour preparation, and that long the Minister of Sport will just come and said, okay, take this money and all that, and before you know it, they'll just pack these people. And come on, they will go there and get us maybe 5 bronze, and then we are good.
Well, for me, it's just the Nigerian factor. I don't know how the athletes, they have it in them. That's why you now wonder that.
They just need just that little push. That's all.
By the time, still with this short preparation, when they still get to the Commonwealth Games, we'll see how they will come out sparkling. But we can't continue to hope that these athletes would go out of their way to get the medals for us. There should be proper planning. Commonwealth Games was not announced overnight. We already know 4 years ago after Glasgow that where everybody's coming to Gold Coast for the 2018 edition. So the earlier we start taking this, and like in athletics, for example, we've seen athletes making their way to other countries. Though it's very difficult now to switch challengers, but athletes that have not represented Nigeria at all and were supposed to make their debut in Australia are beginning to switch to countries like Qatar for better money.
Well, for me, I think one of the motivations for these Nigerian athletes is because of their own personal self. Because if you don't do it for yourself, you don't rely on the administrators for all this. Okay, Anthony, let's move away from athletics and other sports. Let's enter football. Neymar is injured. He has gone for surgery and he's recuperating.
Good news for Neymar. Before now, the alarm is, let me put it that way, we're already talking about Neymar missing the World Cup, but after a successful operation, I think he should be able to come back in time for the World Cup.
Okay, talking about the World Cup, Super Eagles have some friendlies this month against Serbia and, of course, Poland. What's the preparation like?
Yeah, preparation is ongoing. Let me put it that way. Of course, the players are in their different clubs and expecting the official confirmation of the invitation for these 2 games. Of course, Poland and Serbia, they are teams highly ranked than Nigeria, so it's going to be a good test for the players. And like Ross said, he's going to give quite a number of players the chance to prove their mettle, because this is the time for him to shortlist those that will be going to Russia, and any player that doesn't feature in this window should just forget it. And
that's why Brownie Day is doing everything possible.
Yeah, I really admire his courage. Seriously, I admire his courage for him to leave the money in China to come to Spain, and not just come to Spain, come to a relegation battle side. You can see how he fights in all his game, but
they are losing.
They are losing. No. You see, that's one thing about football. If you watch, unless you don't watch the games, if you just hear the result and you say they lose, you see the final outcome, then you can just generalize and say, well, they are losing. But when you watch those games and you see the kind of input he has, of course, a tree cannot make a forest. That's just the problem. Yeah.
All right, Bound Sport will be ending with this special segment focusing on the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Enjoy it. We'll see you next time.
And this is Angel.
Housemates,
always download Bounce News app from
Google Play Store
and the Apple Store.
It's fun and it is informative.
That's so.
This is the World Cup year, 2018 FIFA World Cup, and the Super Eagles have been placed in Group D, alongside Argentina, Croatia, and of course Iceland. When you saw the draw of that group, what came to your mind?
Yeah, what crossed my mind is the team to go through. It's important when this is World Championship. It's the highest level in football, and it's the top level. Each and every player in the world wants to be at the World Championship. When you call upon to play, that's why you see players crying during this time when they have injury. They know it will take you another 4 years. Who knows whether you are in form or not? So that's why you see people are worried. Croatia, Iceland, these two important games. When you are in the championship, if you want to go far, you have to win every game. And Croatia is not easy, Iceland is not easy, Argentina is not easy. So all the games are important. There's no big difference between Argentina and the other 2 games. The only difference is the lack of Messi, the magician. That's just the only difference. Lack of Aguero. All these top level players. In Croatia have Modric and co. So even Croatia they have top football players.
Okay, let's look at the continent of Africa. Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, Senegal, and Nigeria. How far do you think any of these 5 countries or all these 5 countries can go at the World Cup?
We're all good. It depends on game by game. You cannot assess the team that we don't even start the tournament. So you have to wait the first game and the second game. 2 games will determine whether you are qualified for the next stage or not. But I believe the 5 countries are fantastic. They are all strong, and I believe they are preparing very well.
So do you think any African team can take us to the semi-final?
Why not? That's football. It all depends on what the players think for them to excel. If you believe, when we won the Olympics '96, nobody believed. So it's self-belief. We the players, is very important.
Okay, you have been to the World Cup, and this is a World Cup year. What is your advice to the Super Eagles going to Russia 2018?
To play every game as important it was. It's very key. To take game by game and every game as serious. It's very important. When you do that, but in football, we call tactical discipline. When you play as a team, that is the discipline of the game. That's why you see some coaches taking players out of the field because they are not disciplined. When they say stay in this position, you have to listen and stay if you want to play. So I believe if we work as a team, Roy has been doing a fantastic job. I believe we have young players that they are determined to conquer and determined to play. So I hope they will excel in the World Championship.